All right, guys, we are officially live. We are here to talk about just a lot of things. I mean, Buckeye talk here for watching the Commanders Lions game, and just I'm gonna obviously have my eye on the Cavs game as well. So we're in for a good streaming night, man.
Yep, and Ohio State men's basketball, they I don't know what to think. They're gonna get enraged for me and hiding on the next Buckeye Talk episode
Right.
because A, what was that? And B, how do you lose to Indiana at home in a men's basketball game on your whiteout?
Yeah, they're not a very good team right now.
Yeah, and the the women's basketball team has yet to lose a game though. They go to Penn State tomorrow.
And I'm gonna just change up the thumbnail here quickly, and then we'll get into the chat. I think the swing of things here. Let's see. Well, that Bills game is gonna be hype. That Bills Ravens game.
Yep, and hopefully the Ravens lose so I can laugh at them again.
You know it. I don't want to see them win. I want Buffalo to just steamroll them. I don't even want it to be close. I want them to just get their asses whooped. I don't even want them to have hope.
Goff overthrew tails, which is Jameson Williams.
Right.
I mean Shadow. There's a catch from St. Brown. The
Right.
Lions at third and short. They need to get the first down.
Eh. Lions, I think they'll win this game, but it's not going to be as easy. Some people are counting out the Commanders too much. I think people are sleeping on the Commanders.
I had the Chiefs winning, Texans covering.
Right. They took care of business. Honestly, I expected them to, so I'm not surprised.
What a catch.
Wow.
And there's a flag down, so wonder who is this against.
I don't know, dude.
Holding on to defense. Penalty is declined. The result of the play is a first down. Of course, Ron Torber's refereeing this.
Oh, I hate that guy. Absolutely hate him.
Guess who Tony telling us have it like it is has us beaten though.
Oh boy.
Green Bay.
Green Bay.
And we know Green Bay can't win in Santa Clara in the playoffs.
Oh right. Yeah, they're not very good against the Niners in the playoffs. They're horrible.
Sonic got the first down. In case you guys don't know who Sonic is, that's Jameer Gibbs. Just so you know.
Yeah.
And Knuckles is David Montgomery. Tails and Shadow are Amar St. Brown and Jameson Williams.
Okay. Okay.
In case you guys haven't been paying attention to my YouTube post video community posting, I did post the first ever video I made on my YouTube tenure on my community post earlier today. I've been posting some old videos of mine. In Pure Michigan 400 in 2012 was the first video, my first ever YouTube video on
Oh,
my
that's
YouTube.
wow. Nice. It's great.
What a catch. And oh, Raven was short of the goal line. I got a gut feeling Detroit's going to respond.
I do too. I think they're gonna win. and I have them. I think they're gonna win this game. I feel pretty good about it. Okay, finally that thumbnail is uploaded. Okay, now we can focus on the game.
So hopefully
Okay.
this game doesn't turn out to be like the last one.
Nope.
And caught touchdown, Sam Laporta. Lions retake the lead.
Oh, what a catch! Oh, what a catch! Sam Laporta touchdown, Detroit. Wow.
Okay. Worst guard duo in the league: Alex Kaplan and Cordell Volson.
By
I
far.
think and Bengals fans wanted two new guards. Yeah, I've seen it on Twitter and IG that J.J. Watt could come out of retirement and play for us if that soccer player who plays for Bernie Lee
Right.
holds up his end of the bargain, doesn't get a goal scored on, and looks out like J.J. Watt may have no choice but to hold up his end of the bargain. James Trafford plays for Burnley. He made a bet with JJ saying if JJ saying if James Trafford does not allow a goal for the rest of the season, JJ Watt will be a Bengal. So James Trafford cannot afford to allow a goal for the rest of the EFL Championship season in order for JJ Watt to hold his end of the bargain.
Yeah. I saw that. Yeah, I saw that JJ Watt soccer thing. That's so funny.
And my Super Bowl prediction before the playoffs started was Chiefs. Before the season started was Chiefs Lions.
I think I had No, I before the season. Ooh, that's a good one.
And I picked the Chiefs to beat the Lions. I did not have Chiefs Packers. Thank God I did not have Chiefs Packers. I Chiefs Lions. Texans are the first team in NFL postseason history to outgain their opponent by 100 plus yards, commit no turnovers, and still lose the game. Teams were previously 49-0 in the playoffs.
Man, the Chiefs, man, they look really good. I mean, they looked rusty and they still got it done. So, let's see, Washington 10. There we go. I'm gonna have the game on my phone here. Okay, now I can relax and enjoy this game.
Yeah.
Trying to get everything set up.
14-10 Lions.
Right.
And I have 5 pieces of my pizza left, and I still eat the rest of these breadsticks. I almost ate the entire whole thing of pizza again.
Hey, man, you do what works for you.
Because I ate the whole entire stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut back in August. Commanders did not get off to a good start earlier in the game. Free kick out of bounds, and the Lions started off at their own 40-yard line. Similar to that game earlier today, Texans did not get off to a good start after that personal unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
Well, bad start for the Cavs. Down 6-2. Great.
Wait, who do the Cavs play?
They're playing Minnesota right now. The Wolves.
Well, you know the Bulls are gonna make me rage.
Yeah, the Bulls are having an iffy year.
Yeah, we're playing to get our coach fired. We're playing to get our coach fired.
Yeah, I mean they lost to the Hornets last night.
Yeah, it pretty inexcusable loss.
Yeah, I would say so. What's up, Elephant?
As per usual, Bulls are having a very bad week.
What's up? Chiefs getting the calls per usual. I couldn't agree more, man. I mean, you guys see that freaking face mask? That was, or not face mask, sorry, the roughing call? That was ridiculous. I mean, that didn't even get touched. Like, he barely got touched.
And there goes McLaurin. And he's in. Commanders, wow. we take the lead.
Wow. He just sprinted.
Bulls have not won a game since last Friday. Since then, lost to the Kings. Blew a lead against a 10-win Pelicans team. Well, I'll rage at about that every day of the week. And then we laid an egg against the Hawks. And then we got beat last night by the Hornets. Now things are about to get worse because we got to go to Portland tomorrow to play the Trailblazers. And this boasting loves to really make me very unhappy.
Yeah. I mean, I can only imagine.
Oh, God, fans in here. Dude, say that all you want, but Ohio State, they can't beat the team up north for some odd reason.
Oh, I think he's a Commanders fan.
And plus, last time Ohio State beat the team up north was 2019 in Ann Arbor. That's the last time. Detroit's going to respond. We know Detroit. They're going to respond. Wait, they have a real-life version of How to Train Your Dragons? God.
No, you're kidding me. I'm not watching that. They're ruining everything, dude.
God. Stop ruining movies we grew up and watched.
I'm not watching that. Lion King, that live action, that did it for me.
At least they did not ruin Sonic.
I haven't seen Sonic yet either, so it's an interesting.
I mean, you gotta watch Sonic, especially the first two. They did not ruin that. I mean, they try to ruin Sonic, the first Sonic movie, with the Sonic design that everybody criticized. Thank God they dropped that design to bring out the Sonic that we grew up and watched. The Sonic design I at least grew up and watched.
I loved How to Train Your Dragon, especially the second one. That was my favorite one.
Please thank God that they didn't ruin Sonic the Hedgehog movies and a real life version because when they came out, the Sonic 1 was good. Sonic 2 was good as well, better than the first one because they got brought in Knuckles and Tails. That's when we found out about the Master Emerald and the Chaos Emerald. And then the third Sonic movie, which I just saw last Saturday, it was better than the first two.
I liked the first Sonic one. I watched that one. I haven't seen any since then. I never really was
That's
too
a
much
horse
into it.
collar. That's a horse collar. And of course, they're not going to call that because NFL doesn't want Lions getting any calls.
Nah, the refs hate the Lions, man. The NFL would not want the Lions to win the Super Bowl.
I mean, if anything, the Lions need to get something going. NFL, they're trying to ref ball the Lions. That's what they're trying to do. Oh, what is it? False start? Let's see here. False start against the Lions. Causing a defensive player to false start, to jump off sides. Sam Laporta called for false start. Now it's 1st and 15. Washington has 31 plays, 243 yards, and the time of possession is 13-14. Detroit 21 needs to get something going on offense. I mean, does people not understand when you chant, dude? We want blank chant. It doesn't. It comes back and bites you in the ass. Ask Denver fans that a couple of weeks ago. They chanted, "We want Buffalo," and look what happened. Buffalo went out there and destroyed them.
Hey, I'm a Cavs fan. Last year, the same thing happened to us. I mean, we chanted, "We want Boston, we want Boston," and what happened?
And now a Cavs fan did that. Also, Pacers fans, Mavericks fans did that, and look what happened. If I'm the Lions, I punch Washington right in the face and get back in this game.
Man, this team is like. That is crazy. If Lions go out here, that is a shame for the whole city of Detroit. And that's
I want the Lions to win so I can put Washington Manders back in the box. They were the frauds the moment they lost to Dallas. The moment they lost to Pittsburgh and Baltimore, the Commanders knew they were frauds.
Mm-hmm.
Denver knew they were frauds too, which is why I put them in the box last week. If I'm Detroit, I get my head out of my ass and start playing offensively better. And get back in this game to make sure Washington does not touch the scoreboard ever again. I mean, why are you trying to throw that? Throw it away if you have to. If I damn Campbell, I yell at my team.
I can't believe that they. I still am just shocked that he threw that. Well, I believe Detroit will come back and win. But all of a sudden,
Detroit will come back. I guarantee you Detroit will come back. Detroit's going to come back. You know, in the NFL, why I don't hate the Commanders. I just knew they were frauds the moment they lost to Pittsburgh and Baltimore the same season.
well,
Unless Detroit can come back and punch Washington. I have Ohio State winning 27-24 off the game-winning field goal as time expires. And speaking of which Notre Dame posted a premature celebration of their national championship
Good luck with that.
merchandise. I mean, did they not learn from Miami and Florida Hurricanes? Did they not learn from that? Did they not learn from that? I do not want another NFC championship without the Lions. Lions, the reason they're trailing is because of ref ball.
If you would have told me there would be an upset this week, I would have been like, okay. But I would not have predicted this one.
If I'm Jared Goff, if I'm Detroit, I get a kickoff return touchdown to get myself back in the game. That's what I would have done. Can you guys not? Now they're bringing Teddy Bridgewater. Oh, that should have been a penalty right there. They missed an obvious penalty right there. That's the Kevin Hoover rule. That's the Keith Rivers rule violation right there. That should have been a penalty.
The Commanders are playing dirty.
Dirty teams get no respect. I'm sorry. Hope Washington gets blown out if they make it to the NFC Championship game next week. If I'm Detroit, I play angry, punch Washington right back in the face. Wait till the ball is snapped, you freaking moron. At least the Lions got the penalty yardage back. Yeah, it was even those who don't like Washington said that was a legal hit on Goff. That pick six shouldn't have counted. Thank God Jared Goff is all right. Well, there goes James Williams. And, there he goes. 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. End zone. Touchdown, Detroit. They're back in the game.
Wow, what a play. Ooh.
Detroit's back in it. Teddy Bridgewater. They were expecting an outside one, but guess what? They didn't expect one. But Williams.
Well, OSU were
Who's the dirtiest team in the league, guys?
Who's the dirtiest team in the league?
the way Louisville, I thought for years Steelers are the dirtiest team in the league. After what I saw for Louisville, that took the cake. They need to make a Jared Goff rule to prohibit defensive players from making players from making hit to the quarterback on the return after he threw a pick. If I'm Detroit, I'd get back in the game. That's what I do if I'm Detroit. Take the lead back or stop Washington. You need a field goal to tie. It's now Washington 24, Detroit 21, Detroit back in the game. And that would not be returned. Zach hates the Lions because he thinks that the Lions are the dirtiest team of the league. Maybe he hates the Lions because he's sick and tired of Detroit beating his team every single year. Besides, when was the last time the Packers swept the Lions in the season series?
Yeah, good point.
These two teams either split or Lions have swept them every year since.
You know, I've been one of those guys that's always been. I'm always like, I hate complaining about the refs, but there's nothing that can be said about nothing else that can be said, dude. Chiefs suck. I mean, yeah. I think, yeah.
I mean, if Green Bay would have beaten Philadelphia, Green Bay would have lost to Detroit. But you, Lions just need to force a punt. That's what they need. They need a
question. If the Ravens win, who are you rooting for in the AFC Championship? Chiefs.
Because
Chiefs all the way. All the way the Chiefs. I would happily watch a three-peat before the Ravens win a Super Bowl.
deep pass. Caught. First down, Washington. Oh, great. Where's the defense?
They are going to win. They're actually going to double dip on Detroit.
Washington better not upset. Washington is a bunch of frauds. You knew they were frauds the moment they lost to Baltimore and Pittsburgh.
Jaden Daniels is a good quarterback, though. I'm way behind on the stream, but wow, what a throw and what a catch.
I do watch the. They got Red Bull, but the Steelers, dude, doesn't matter. Red Bull or not, you should at least beaten the Steelers. Maybe I wouldn't call you fraud. Commanders wouldn't have been frauds. They are still frauds. Commanders would have did their job and either beaten either Baltimore or Pittsburgh.
Dashy, why do you hate the Commanders? They're likable. I don't think he hates the Commanders.
I don't hate the Commanders. They're frauds because they lost to Baltimore and Pittsburgh in the same season.
Purcell Gaines says, "Who do you think wins the Super Bowl?"
I have the Chiefs, unfortunately, because
I don't know. I think the Chiefs win it, but I could see Philadelphia if all the cards go right. I could see them pulling off an upset, but I don't know. I'm gonna say Kansas City.
I mean, your biggest task in order for me to not call you a fraud, is to beat either Pittsburgh or Washington. Pittsburgh or Baltimore. Denver proved me right last week. Denver proved me right last week because we would have been a much better matchup for Buffalo than Denver would.
Oh, for sure.
I mean,
Cincinnati, do you guys hate the Chiefs? I don't hate the Chiefs.
I don't hate the Chiefs, but
I hate their stupid refs, but I don't hate them.
I hate the fact that they get bailed out by the refs every single week, every single game.
The Lions will win Super Bowl 2025.
They got it.
Man, I don't know, man. They got a big hole to climb out of, and I don't even if they win this one, I don't know about their chances against Philly.
You're Philly or LA
or the Rams. I think both those teams have a good chance against the Lions, but if they can maybe do something similar to what San Francisco did to them in the NFC title game last year, maybe.
If Detroit could get a stop here, that will be huge. Because if Detroit could get a defensive stop here, that will be huge. Because they will only be down by 6. And they only need a touchdown to retake the lead. And an extra point to retake the lead. Yeah. Chargers, I'm giving a pass to this season because one of the games they played, they got BS'd by the refs. Either that Steelers game or that Ravens game.
Evan says, "Hey Dashy, what's up, Evan?"
What's up, Evan? Because that Steelers game or that Ravens game, the Chargers got BS'd by the refs, so I'm giving the Chargers a pass. If the Commanders want to erase that fraud title, they got
to win this game, and then they got to
touchdown Washington.
Wow, 31 in the first half.
If I'm Detroit, I respond quickly, punch Washington right back in the face, sit them down, and then at halftime, come aggressive. Lions made dirty bullshit. If the Lions...
What teams do y'all hate top 5 in order?
Michigan, no question, number 1. Steelers, number 2. St. Louis Cardinals, number 3. Detroit Red Wings, number 4. Then number 5, I'm going to have to say, is the Baltimore Ravens.
That's a good, interesting one. I would say Michigan Wolverines, Pittsburgh Steelers, St. Louis Cardinals, Cleveland, I don't know. Number 4.
If I'm Detroit, my ass will be riling in the second half because just because you have a 10-point lead doesn't mean your lead is safe. We know Detroit can come back from leads like that.
But yeah, to answer your question, I would say Michigan Wolverines, Pittsburgh Steelers, St. Louis Cardinals, Cleveland Browns, Boston Celtics.
I was going to put Celtics up there, but they're number 7 because the team I hate the 6th most would be the Pistons. So if I'm Detroit, quit turning the ball over for starters. And actually throw to the guy who is open.
Yeah, but if Daniels, like I said, if he has time, he's making that throw. He's making that throw, period.
If I'm Detroit's defense, I wake the hell up, blitz Daniels in the second half, force him to make errant throws. And quit playing cute on defense. Oh, you meant NFL. Oh, NFL.
What a throw by Goff. Oh, you said you meant NFL and baseball too. Well, starting with NFL, that's a good question.
That's a good question. Probably answer that question when we get to halftime.
Yeah. Give us till halftime. That is a good question, though.
What a catch by Sonic.
Well, Goff is doing his part. He's marching him down the field. Wow. He just threaded right in there, bro. Wow. Great play. Great play.
Yeah, he was down. Where's the ball, though? He has the ball. Oh, I think this should be. They're going to overrule this. They're going to overrule this. He does not have control of the ball, sir. They're going to have to. It's got to be third down. It hit the ground, but what did he have control of the ball?
I think he did.
And at what point does he lose control going to the ground? Chiefs challenged that similar play, that one play earlier today, and they ruled that 2 feet were in bounds. What they're looking at here is, did Gibbs have the ball long enough for it to be a completed catch?
I would say so.
I'll be shocked if they overrule this. Let's see what Ron Torber says. Incomplete!
Damn.
Nice ref out, you freaking frauds! That was a catch!
This dude's ruining the game. And I don't mean this game. I don't mean this game. I mean the sport of football, like, as a whole.
Ron Torber needs to get out of the NFL and never come back. That is a catch.
But yeah, since he had to answer your question, I would say Steelers, Browns, Ravens. I don't know. After that, I don't really know.
First down either way. Yeah, I'd run mean if I were you, Gibbs. I'd run mean if I were you.
You should be pissed.
He is pissed because that was a first down. incomplete, tipped. If I'm Detroit, if I see pressure in my face, run out of the pocket or just throw it out of bounds. That's what I would have done. Either run out of pocket or throw it out. Run out of pocket and throw it out of bounds. Because you know they're going to be blitzing on second down. I take a timeout if I were you. There you go. Take a timeout. Timeout called by Detroit. That's their second of the game. One. They got one remaining this half. If they get a touchdown, then if they get a touchdown right before the half, that should be huge. It will be down by 3. And if Washington gets the ball back to start the second half, all you need to do is, once Washington gets the ball to start the second half, all you need to do is stop them. Timeout Washington. That's their first of the game. They don't like the personnel on the field. So Washington has to burn their first timeout of the game. So yeah. Right after Detroit takes a timeout, Washington takes a timeout. When he slides, he is considered defensive. The onus is on the defender. I had forceful contact tag to the hairline to the helmet. Kiss my ass.
Oh no.
Kiss my ass, Clay Martin. Kiss my ass. You know he slid late. That should have been a flag.
Yep, that might be wraps.
Hold on. Shit, hold on. I know Detroit can climb themselves out of this.
Wow.
Why will you throw it there? Just take the sack and live another down, you freaking moron! If I'm Detroit, I get 3 takeaways right back after half. I swear, Detroit loses. I'm done picking. I'm done. If Detroit loses, I'm boycotting every game that Ron Tolbert's in until his ass is fired. How do you screw up time and time again in the playoffs? That guy is atrocious. Fucked us out of the Super Bowl. Fucked us out of the AFC title game. He fucked us over out of the our first Lombardi Trophy in franchise history. Fucked us out of back-to-back Super Bowl appearances. And he's still fucking teams over now.
All right, but since you had us to answer your question, Steelers, Browns, Ravens. I don't really hate any other team, to be honest.
Steelers, Ravens, Browns, Patriots. If you know, you know.
Oh, for sure. 2019.
And the Cowboys.
Steelers, Browns, Ravens. Maybe Chiefs. I don't know. I don't really hate another team.
As for baseball, well, you know the deal with me. St. Louis Cardinals, Chicago Cubs, Houston Astros, Milwaukee Brewers. If I had to choose a fifth team, since Texas Rangers are no longer in my top five because they recently won a World Series, so I can't hate on them for that. And I can't hate on the Washington Nationals neither because they stopped the Cardinals who winning for going back to the World Series and
No,
beating. And I can't hate on the Red Sox because they stopped the Cardinals from winning at least 4 World Series titles in my life.
right.
So if I choose a fifth team,
Maybe the Pirates. I don't know. They're rivals.
I had to choose a fifth team. Let me see if I had to choose the fifth team. Maybe let's see here. I always just everybody knows
That's a good question. That's a good question.
everybody knows I despise the Yankees.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't because they're my because because before the Astros joined the American League, they did their cheating shit. Yankees were my most hated American League team because of family members who hate the Yankees. Now, and I still hate the Yankees now. If they want, if the Yankees want off my most hated top 5 most hated teams list, they gotta beat public enemy number 1 in the World Series. That's the Cardinals.
Right. Um, I would say Cardinals, Cubs.
Cleveland, I would never forgive them for 2016. I'll never forgive them for
Oh
2016.
my God, yeah.
You're supposed to beat the Cubs. Why would you lose out of all teams? Why would you lose to the damn Cubs?
And not just lose to them, blow a 3-1 lead. Cardinals, Cubs, Brewers, just because we can't beat them, guys. Pirates, they're just because they're division rivals. And then fifth, I would say the Red Sox. I mean, not the Red Sox, sorry. The Padres. I never really liked the Padres.
We'll see if the Lions can start forcing some turnovers in the second half.
Right. Do I like any AL teams? I do like the Guardians a little bit. They're a respectable team. But yeah, I'm pissed at them for 2016, obviously. But yeah, I like the Guardians. I like the Orioles a lot too. I like the I like the Yankees too, kind of. I respect the Yankees. Um, I don't know. Yeah, it's mainly those two. I mean, I don't really have like an AL team. I always like the Orioles and the Guardians though. So
If the Lions lose, I guarantee you next season they're going to destroy Washington in their revenge game next season. Going to put belt to their ass. Because we all know what Washington's going to do in the second half. They're going to just roll over and choke. I expect Detroit to rally in the second half. A 10 point lead.
I expect them to. They're a good team.
If you ask who I hate, love list and hate list, is that even a question?
Love hate list. That's funny.
I'm a Chicago Bulls fan, but they're making me mad at their inconsistency on the court. And I'm boycotting them this season because how bad they're playing. Hate, or is that even really a question?
Oh man.
Pistons, Celtics, Bucks, because freaking Giannis, Pacers, because I'm sick and tired of losing to them. And we all know with this, just because you have the best record now doesn't guarantee an NBA title.
Nope. Definitely not. For me, my hate list goes Celtics, Knicks, Hawks, I guess, because we just can't beat the Hawks. But I really like Trae Young, but we never beat the Hawks. I don't really like the
Hawks just beat Boston, so
I saw. Thank you, Atlanta. Thank you, Atlanta.
and thank God Detroit Pistons got put back into reality.
Thank God for that too. What's up, Renav? Thanks for tuning in. I thought I sent a link, but I'll just go ahead and send it again.
To quote Cody Rhodes, Ohio State has to finish the story. In case you guys didn't saw earlier this week on Twitter or X, Lou Holtz has been running his trap at Ohio State again. Every time he runs his mouth out Ohio State, what happens?
Yeah, Lou Holtz is an idiot.
Look, Notre Dame lost. And I will be live Monday for the game. So hopefully Ohio State can bring us back home a natty and prove to these fools that we can win a national title, because we don't need to win the conference title nor beat our biggest rival. You just need to have the talent.
Yeah, but Celtics are number one. Knicks are number two. If you would have asked me this 5 years ago, Golden State would have made this list like at the top, no question. But obviously now they're okay. I don't mind them. I respect them. But yeah, honestly, 3 is probably the Nets, just because I just don't like the Nets. And then 4, I don't like the Nuggets. Oh no, the Clippers. Excuse me, I don't like the Clippers at all. Clippers are just like and the whole Donald Sterling BS. And I didn't like I don't know. I just don't like the Clippers. I don't like Doc Rivers either. So I guess the Sixers, or not the Sixers. I apologize. Actually, I don't even. Well, he's on the Bucks, so I don't mind him. But I think Doc Rivers is so overrated.
Next week, the Chiefs will host the AFC Championship game.
Yes, sir. Well, the Cavs are trailing. Great. I don't know what the hell they're doing.
We'll see if Detroit can respond in the second
You've
half.
got to be kidding me. How the hell did he make that? There we go.
I'm pretty sure if Detroit wants to get back to this game, they need to start forcing some 3-and-outs and forcing some turnovers. I know AFC South.
Underrated animated movie? Or underrated animated movie? Wall-E's a good movie. I don't really know if it's underrated, but I really liked Up. Up was a good movie.
2017 was the last time we had the AFC Championship game without the Chiefs.
Isn't that
Patriots.
wild?
Yep.
It's crazy. I've been watching football since like 2013, 14. I've only seen 4 teams, 4 different franchises represent the AFC. Broncos, Patriots, Bengals, Chiefs.
And every different team representing the NFC, except
Right.
for 2 teams or 3 teams.
And then the NFC has so much parity, but the NFL, it's crazy.
Okay, if Detroit wants to get back into this game, they need to start covering McLaurin, Ertz, and they need to start blitzing Daniels and start playing better defensively. At least Ohio State men's volleyball bounced back. We'll see what first postseason game with 600 plus total yards in the first half since Super Bowl 52. Eagles Patriots 673 combined total yards in the first half. So we'll see if Detroit can rally and bounce back.
There we go. Washington is going to get the ball to start.
And
I just switched to a new channel, so I'm way more ahead.
So we'll see if Detroit can rally and get back in this game. I'm pretty sure they can, because we know they did it. Detroit did this multiple times this season. Rallied from double digits, came back to win. Came back for down double digits to win. This is what Detroit does. In order for Detroit to come back, pull off another rally, it has to take friendship and courage.
You know, I think if Washington scores here, it might be wraps. Might be over.
It better not be wraps. Washington can't hold a lead to save their lives. We know Dan Quinn. I know Dan Quinn. He's a choker. He's a playoff choker. I know Dan Quinn's going to choke again because we know he's not clutch when it matters. And Daniels goes down. Branch got down, loss of 2 or 3 on the play. Second down coming up. We need Detroit to at least play defense. That's what they need to do. Can't always rely on their offense. They need to get stops on defense to get the ball back.
And Daniel's going to pick up a couple, 3rd and 10.
Third down coming up.
Oh, a Lion goes down, but Daniels picks him up.
We'll see if Detroit can get a. It was only on 1 yard, so we'll see if Detroit can get a stop here. And if they do, more power to them.
Daniels fires, and it is incomplete. Oh, flag on the play.
If
I think it's holding.
If it's illegal formation, they're going to decline this. Yep, it's against Washington. It was all over the place. 4th down, and Washington did for the first time tonight will punt. Detroit got the stop on defense. Now we got to see if their offense can get them back in the game. First punt tonight for Washington.
Wow, what a punt.
Inside the 10, and we'll see if Detroit can. Official timeout, and Detroit will get the ball back. They're going to try to see if they can get back in this game somehow. If Goff would have taken a sack or threw the ball, or scrambled and ran the ball, I would have been fine with taking that last time out of a half and see if we could spark a touchdown drive before the end of a half. Chiefs were 9.5-point favorites. Yep, I had that covered.
Yeah. Well, the Cavs and Timberwolves go to halftime, and it is all knotted up at 60.
Steelers does not want anything to try to trade for Mike Tomlin. I said last week Mike Tomlin needs to be fired. How is he still coaching?
It's because the Steelers, they don't fire coaches.
We'll see if Detroit can get back in the game.
Yep.
Montgomery. You got the first down, so you got to get Sonic and Knuckles going.
Oh, he got drilled there.
Yeah, Louisville will get fined. It's going to get fined for this. And there needs to be a Jared Goff rule. I'm sorry. You cannot aim up high and hit the quarterback in the chin like that. Would have dislocated his jaw. Fake the handoff. Incomplete. Laporte intended target. And Lions are at their own 20 now. They just got out deep inside. They just got out inside of their deep inside their own territory. So Detroit's going to have to get something going on offense. If they want any chance to get back in this game, they're going to have to get back in the game.
2nd and 10. Third and short. SpongeBob or Phineas and Ferb? SpongeBob.
To quote that one SpongeBob character, I forgot his name. I see Lou Holtz talking about that about Ohio State like that. Makes me to quote that one SpongeBob character, I forgot his name. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Yep. I said the same thing. If we end up winning that game, I'm going to rip Lou Holtz. And he goes nowhere. He gets a loss, but there's a flag on the play.
This one's going to be against Washington. This one's going to be against Washington. This one's going to be it's going to be a face mask. This is going to be a face mask.
Has to be.
Has to be a face mask.
Oh, that might have saved it. Yeah, face mask. That's going to save Detroit.
Automatic first down. It's against Dante Fowler Jr. Okay, Dante Failure Jr. Let's see here. No, I don't see
No, that's not a face mask.
That's a bad call. That's a bad call.
Horrible call. God, these refs need to be like, oh my God.
They don't. Well, Tomer doesn't want to watch it with it either.
That is a horrible call.
Oh, I see bitching on Discord.
Handoff, and he breaks out of the side, and no, Gibbs is tackled. Terrible face. I agree. Couldn't agree more.
That's a bad makeup call right there.
Horrible call. Sonic and Knuckles, running back duo. Jameer Gibbs, first line to lead NFL in scrimmage since 1991. Barry Sanders. Wow.
First running back to had 12 or more rushing touchdowns in consecutive games since Barry Sanders.
Handoff again. He goes nowhere.
I would have just passed it on second down.
Are you kidding me? Why are you just handing the ball off? That's not the solution to anything.
You don't run the ball. If you're down by 10, pass the ball. That's what you need to do. Running the ball is not the solution to everything. I will be okay with it if you're down by one score. Other than that, don't run the ball unless you necessarily.
Back to pass. Hits Amon St. Brown. First down and more. Down to the 37-yard line. First down, Detroit.
See, this is what I mean. If you're down by one score, fine, whatever. I can deal with that. But you can't afford to run the ball. That's not the solution to anything. If you're down 10 in the first half, fine. I can handle that. But in the second half, if you're trying to come back, just throw the freaking ball. Fakes the handoff to Gibbs. Incomplete. Goff was hit as he throws, but Gibbs couldn't catch it. Incomplete, second down.
Goff sucks. I wouldn't say he sucks. He's just having an off game.
He's just having a bad game.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he sucks. And what a run or what a screen pass play from Jahmyr Gibbs there. First
Is
down,
that?
Detroit.
Yep, that's enough for the first down there. Let's see here. First down. Yep, I'm saying it now. Detroit's going to get back in this game.
I couldn't agree more.
Because last week, Washington had a rally to win.
And there we go. St. Brown down to the 8-yard line.
Oh, what a pass by Knuckles!
Wow.
That was a trick play.
Yes, it was.
What? Yeah, that was a trick play. Washington did not see that one coming. That was a quick trick play screen pass. I love to have whatever you got there, Detroit. Have that play. Whatever that play you had there, Detroit. I love to have that play. Oh, that's a face mask. That is a face mask. That wasn't called. They missed an obvious face mask there.
Idiots.
Let's see here. At the same time, they missed a delay of game penalty. Second and goal.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Yep, Detroit's back in the game. A bad penalty to Washington. A bad penalty for Washington. And Sonic makes them pay. We'll see if Detroit's defense can get Washington off the field again. Refs save their ass. It's now 31-28 Washington. I knew Dan Quinn. You don't trust Dan Quinn.
No, I think the Lions are going to win this game.
This is why you don't trust Dan Quinn. Doesn't matter what team you root for, you don't trust Dan Quinn. For the record, NFL fashion advice. For the record, Pats Seahawks currently holds the worst Super Bowl uniform matchup in NFL history crown. Oh God! In a working starting quarterback, I never played in the Super Bowl. Let's see if Detroit can get a stop. ML football said the refs strike again. Refs called this a face back on Washington defender for pulling the jersey of the Lions running back. Awful call, made up with lit up for literal thin air. Extremely costly 15-yard penalty. This should not be happening. Joe Mixon was not happening with the refereeing today, too. Neither.
Yeah.
$6:57 left to go in the third. The Lions trailing 31-28. We'll see if Detroit's defense can get them off the field again, but we'll see.
We'll see. They got to get a stop.
And Daniels is forced out of bounds. Second down.
Yep. 2nd and 9.
It'll be 2nd and 9. If Detroit could get another defensive stop, that will be huge. Because, give me a second.
And Daniels is going to run. Wow. No, I actually I like this Lions team a lot. Like, honestly, if it isn't the Bengals, I would honestly say the Lions. They deserve it the most. But yeah, the Lions fans that are Michigan fans, I don't feel bad for them just because they're Michigan fans. But if you're a Lions fan, that's cool and all. You guys lose, I'll feel bad for you. But Michigan fans, nope. Absolutely not.
I need the Lions to win so I can have a chance to beat my opponent tomorrow.
I picked Detroit too.
Brian Branch is running off the field.
Oh, Heather Ackles says.
All right. He's 1st and 10 Washington. Detroit needs a defensive stop. Bad.
Doesn't look like they're going to get it.
And there's a flag down. There's a flag. It's going to be against Washington. I got a gut feeling.
Yeah.
Holding. Wait, they going to call that against Detroit?
They murdered Washington, by the way. Or they murdered Daniels on that play. He just got whacked.
How do you call that on Detroit, you freaking idiots? I swear. Yeah, Dan Quinn should be livid right now. Another bad makeup call penalty. Should have been holding. How do you? I can't. I can't.
And wow, gets out of it, takes it down.
If I'm Detroit, I force it Washington's hand. If I'm Detroit, instead of hitting, you're going to call that on Detroit, but you're not going to call that on Washington? What the hell is this?
Daniels hands it off, and he's going to get it short to the 26-yard line. So
we third and one.
Capital B says, I want the Commanders to win. I don't want the Lions to win a Super Bowl before the Bengals.
I don't want Dan Cohen to win before we do.
I can see where you're coming from, but I actually like the Lions, so I'll be happy for them. And it would be a message to Bengals ownership, like a big FU mentality. It would just be like FU. Hello, Ford. Thanks for tuning in.
We third and one. And they got it. Wait, did I get it? Because thank God 2 weeks ago they added John Hussey's crew instead of Ron Tolbert's crew. And you know, Steelers fans hate Ron Tolbert, so you know, Steelers fans hate John Hussey.
I think he was our referee in the Week 18 game.
Who, Hussey?
Yep.
He was. Second and 11.
Throws. Spins out. Gets down to 20. Pretty good gain there.
You got to stop them on offense. You got to stop them. If you force them to 3, fine. Whatever. I can deal with it. As long as you got a chance to get back in the lead. Get the lead back. That's all that matters. You got to stop it on third down. You can ill afford to be only down by 6 points. You can only ill afford to be down by 6 points. That's what you can handle. What you cannot afford is to be down by 10 again.
Daniels throws, caught, short of the first down. Oh, he's still going? Was he not down?
They're probably going to run him down.
No, wow. No, they didn't.
Oh, he was down. He was down. He was down.
Yeah, he was clearly down. What the fuck?
If I Dan Quinn, I challenge. If I Dan Campbell, I'm challenged. They rule him down. They rule him down. They should rule him down. If I'm Dan Campbell, yeah, he's down. Challenge it. Challenge it. Challenge it. I challenge if I'm Dan Campbell. Let's see here. Where is he? Elbow down. Ball. It was in the elbow. He was down by contact. Right arm where the ball is down by contact. That should be fourth down. Dan Campbell, if I were you, I'd throw that challenge flag or hopefully expedited replay can bail you out of this. I would challenge this if I'm Detroit. If I'm Detroit, I would challenge this. Ball was in Brown's right arm. He was tackled, so he's down by contact. If I'm Detroit, they expedited replay overruled the first down and said he was down by contact. So Washington will have the decision to make on fourth down.
Yeah, I think they'll go for it. If I'm Washington, I go for it.
Yeah, but you do not want to give Detroit a chance to take the lead back, or at least tie this game.
I mean, yeah, but regardless, if they kick a field goal here, then 34-28. I mean, Detroit can still lead.
That's what I do if I'm Washington. I take the points here, but
Well, they're gonna
Detroit.
go for it. Are they gonna try to draw them off sides? We'll see.
And I got a gut feeling Daniels is going to pick it up unless he gets honest.
Daniels is gonna run and he's gonna get it.
Detroit needs to do something about Washington's trick plays. They're out trick playing them one by one. I'm getting tired of it. If I'm Detroit, I get back in the game now. Get a stop on defense now. What am I going to do if I'm Detroit? Because you only got them on second down. If you can force a huge sack and force them in a third and long situation, you can. If you can force them in a
Daniels is gonna keep it. No, he's gonna hand it off, and it's third and short. And this should take us down to the end of the third quarter.
Detroit down by 3. What if Washington tries to do anything stupid to try to force it to where Detroit could stop them on third down? They're probably going to go for it again. If you can, but if you get Washington a big loss on that third down, then you force Washington to take a field goal. And that's what you want to do if you're Detroit, is force Washington to send out the kicker. Like I said, halftime adjustments are needed in Detroit. Thank God Detroit got the halftime adjustments on offense, but can the defense get the stop?
TikTok is officially banned.
Yeah, but I heard reports saying, once a certain someone who I'm not going to mention because we don't do politics, is planning on making sure TikTok will be available for at least another 90 days. I'll be right back.
I saw that too.
Sorry. So
Okay.
Detroit needs to get a defensive stop on third down. That's what they need. Get a defensive stop on third down. As long as you get force Washington to where they can kick a field goal, you'll be you'll be all right with it. We 3rd and 2.
Daniels is gonna throw, and it's not gonna get there.
Incomplete.
Lions defense holds.
Wait, they get a third down stop.
Yep, Ertz did not get it.
So what do you think I'll do if I'm Washington?
I honestly think they'll kick it here. Oh no, they're gonna go for it.
They're gonna go for it again. Oh God. Tricky situation here. They're gonna try to get Detroit to jump.
And a flag.
They're gonna try to get Detroit to jump.
Did they jump?
No! Delay a game! Delay a game!
Oh my God. That's such an awful penalty. What are the Commanders doing?
Delay a game. Did not get the playoff in time.
Oh, no, they had 12 men on the field.
Who?
Detroit.
What? I would have called timeout there if I was Dan Campbell.
Oh my goodness, they got a free first down.
Oh my God. Idiot.
Dan Campbell, bro. Back-to-back playoff.
Dan Campbell, if I were you, call a timeout.
What an idiot.
You cannot do that. Now you just give Washington a free chance to go back up by 10. Stopped at the 1. Now you just gave Washington a free chance to go back up by 10. Yeah, his knee was down.
2nd and goal. Touchdown, Washington.
I'm done picking Detroit. Until Dan Quinn proves to me I trust him again. Until Dan Campbell shows he's not a choker, I'm done trusting Detroit. Rest of the pick-up tournament, I'm done trusting Detroit. Especially in the playoffs. I hope either LA Rams or Philadelphia destroys Manders in the NFC Championship game. Because they need to be taught a lesson. Get slapped in the face. Get put back in their place. How many times am I going to have to keep saying this? Call a timeout! You want to avoid 12 men on the field? Call a timeout. If I'm Detroit, I get that touchdown back right now. And no more 12 men on the field. Call a timeout. If you know you're going to get called for 12 men, call a timeout. And yell at your freaking defense. Doesn't matter. Lions will come back. We'll destroy the Fraud Manders next season. Commanders are frauds! If you can't beat Pittsburgh nor Baltimore, you're frauds! You wonder why? You wonder why I called the Commanders? Excuse me? Excuse me.
Did you not watch?
19,
Did you not?
19 to
Did
17.
you not watch the last game of the season?
Bengals beat Pittsburgh 19 to 17. Only team we couldn't beat is Baltimore. We beat Pittsburgh, so we're not frauds. You can't even make it past the first round. No.
What team does the Elephant like?
Elephant, did you not watch what we did to Cleveland? We swept Cleveland. You're admitting what you're calling your own team, buddy.
What team does Elephant like?
Steelers.
Steelers? We beat y'all the last week of the season. What the f are you talking about?
I was, buddy, you are admitting to what your team is. Stop it. Yeah, because they're frauds. Can't even beat Pittsburgh nor Baltimore. We beat Pittsburgh. We couldn't beat Baltimore, but we swept Cleveland. So that makes us 3-3 in the division. It gets in a division this year. While you, on the other hand, doesn't matter. You got to beat Pittsburgh or Baltimore to earn my respect. And the Commanders couldn't even do both. Doesn't matter. Bengals are my team. You know what? Telling me I'm contradicting myself. Take 5. Don't tell me I'm contradicting myself. You're the only one who's contradicting yourself. My Bengals are my team. Don't ever question my loyalty. I've been watching the Bengals since September 22nd, 2002. And we got blown out by the Falcons on Sunday Night Football in Atlanta. Don't ever accuse me of something stupid. Tell me why you're in the box right now. Because you couldn't even make it past the first round. We can.
And wow, what a play. Patrick gets a first down.
We'll see if Detroit can get back in this game. Because you don't trust Dan Quinn in these playoffs. You really don't. You know why Sports Live and the ATL wants to see Dan Quinn eliminated? Because you know what Dan Quinn is. He's a playoff choker.
And it's picked off. Washington gets the ball back. Oh, but there's a flag.
This might be against Washington. This one might be against Washington. This one might be against Washington, though. This one might be against Washington.
Eligible player downfield. Penalties decline. Washington takes over.
Call it. Call it.
That should do it.
Detroit, I hope you don't make the playoffs. I am not picking you for the rest of the seat. Hey, Ren, how about you shut the hell up? How about them Bears? Couldn't even get Mike Tomlin out penciling now, could they? You choked the Mike Tomlin hire. And plus, who's playing for the Natty? You couldn't even make it to the playoffs this season. You're infamous for that
football team.
Marquette.
Marquette. Bro, they're irrelevant. Dude, they're not even the most relevant program in their own state.
He's talking about the Bengals. The Bears couldn't even make it to the playoffs. They have a losing record. And what's the case for you, buddy? You gotta come to the jungle next season.
Yeah, we're gonna molly whoop you, Ren. Oh, I can't wait for that, bro. I can't wait till we just molly whoop Ren and the Bears.
What? Dude! That's what Marvin Lewis. Last two times we make the playoffs, what have we done? Got past the first round. Something you haven't done. Because both the last two times you made it to the playoffs, you couldn't even get past the first round. You're contradicting yourself. Stop it. At least we fire our head coach. No, I don't hate the Bears.
Nope, not at all.
But I just hate Ren because of the way he's talking. And besides, the only reason why you beat us the last 3 times is because two of the 3 was because you got lucky.
And there he goes. There goes Eckler. He's gonna go down to the 30-yard line of Detroit. I think that's your ball game.
Why did I pick Detroit as my lock? I hope the Lions lose in the first round next season or they may make the playoffs. I hope that happens. To teach them a lesson, you don't choke to the fraudmanders like that. You don't choke to Dan Quinn like that. Dan Quinn is a playoff choker.
Handoff, 2nd and 5.
It's too early to tell right now. You have to score another touchdown to put this game in the bag. Unless Detroit could get a stop. From now on, no more calling that play. If you're going to throw, just chuck it out of bounds or something. Or just run out of bounds. Or take the sack. Just take a sack. I would have just taken a sack right there.
And Daniel's going to get out of it. He's going to spin and get the first down. What a play. Woohoo.
Oh, really? Ren. Fraud or eggs? Those are not frauds. Only fraud there is the Cubs. Look what the Cubs have done against the Reds since the start of 2023 season. We've beaten you the last 2 regular season series. Times we played you guys in a regular season series.
Yeah, also, you guys can't beat us.
Calling the Reds frauds.
You guys can't beat us.
Okay. Reds last season against the 2023 against the Cubs, 7-6. Last season against the Cubs. Get ready for this. 8-5. You're 13-15. You're 13 and so we're
Daniels
what?
hands it off. Eckler, he's going to pick up a couple.
You're 11-15 the last 2 season series. Doesn't matter. You can't beat us. We've beaten you 15 our last 26 times we played you. Kind of says it right there. And plus, we got someone you don't know about, a baseball guy who can manage. He's also a baseball manager who used to play for us by the name of Terry Francona, who knows all too well about rebuilds. Something you don't know about, because you can't finish a rebuild properly. Doesn't matter. Dude, Ren. Look at Terry Francona's history when it comes to teams in rebuild mode. Took the Red Sox to became World Series champion in 2004 for the Red Sox in his first year as their manager. Took Cleveland to the playoffs in their first year as their manager in 2013.
Daniel's pass is incomplete.
Terry Francona knows how to get a rebuild done.
Lions are still alive.
Something you don't know about, sir. And plus, Ren, didn't you get swept the last time you made the playoffs by the Marlins? You want to talk about us being frauds? You guys got swept out of the playoffs by the Marlins. And you guys blew your chances. And you guys
Myers is caught, and that should do it.
Besides, Ren, you couldn't even make it to the playoffs the last 4. So there's something else you don't know about. You had a chance to make the playoffs. The way you do in Epic Cubs faction, you fail. And besides, Ren, you want to talk about us now? Just wait until we win another World Series title. Whoa. Fact check. We beat Notre Dame the last 6 times we played them. So sit down.
And touchdown, Jeremy McNichols.
You know what? You could take 24 hours to think about what you commented. I am not a Cleveland Clowns fan. I hate the Browns.
I do too. I don't blame you.
And besides, you're mad because I owned you. I've been rooting for the Bengals and watching the Bengals since September 22nd, 2002. And something else you don't know about is that Bengals fans before Ohio Game Talks and I hate Cleveland the most. That's where I got my hatred for Cleveland from. Ohio Game Talks and we hate the Steelers.
I hate both of them.
I also hate the Ravens. So don't ever question my freaking fanhood. Because you do not want to see me angry right now. Notre Dame would not. So sit down. Think what you said. Because you're already contradicting yourself. I'm not contradicting myself because I'm speaking facts. We beat Pittsburgh. We swept Cleveland. The only team we couldn't beat is Baltimore. No, Brent, they're in the same division, same conference.
What are you? Dude, you know nothing about sports. You absolutely know nothing about sports, period.
Steelers are in the same division, in the same conference as us. We hate because, and plus Steelers are we know at times are a dirty team. So sit down, shut up, And
Oh, you meant Bears.
we hate the Bears because you don't hate the
I don't
Bears.
hate the Bears at all.
We hate Bears fans like you.
Yeah. I don't hate the Bears.
You only
What is
hate.
there to hate about the Bears?
We hate Bears fans like you. I mean, give it time. I'm a Bulls fan, not a Cavs fan. And plus, I expected the Bulls to suck. So what do you expect me to say? Ohio Game Talks is a Cavs fan. Cavs have a better record than what your NBA team is right now. And plus, last I checked, Ren, your beloved Brewers are still playoff chokers. You know what happened to the Brewers the last, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2023, their last 5 playoff appearances could not get past the first round. Did I need to remind you of that? Cubs' last 2 playoff appearances could not get past the first round. I know we haven't gotten past the first round of the playoffs in the last 2010, 2012, 2013, 2020. 4 times we made the playoffs. Dude, Ren, look. Do you not know anything about sports? You're only mad because I destroyed you every chance I get. And you know, and plus, I mean, Dan Quinn's going to choke. Trust me, he's going to choke. I'm pretty sure if Detroit gets the first seed again next season, about 30 starters, and they don't have more starters on the IR. What have you done lately? You couldn't get past the first round in 2019. You couldn't get past the first round in 2020. You couldn't even get past the first round in 2021. You couldn't get past the first round in 2023. And last season, you couldn't even get past the first round. You want to know why? You can't win when it matters. So I wouldn't be talking. And Jack Broad's predicted the Lions win the NFC this season.
Ren, what MLB team does he like? Oh, he's a
Ooh.
Brewers fan.
It don't matter. Because you own the Reds doesn't mean anything unless you win the World Series, which you cannot do and will never do.
All right, this is for you, buddy. I'm pinning that.
trying to tell you, Ren, until you win the World Series, your ownership of us means nothing.
There we go.
We'll see if Detroit can come back on garbage time, make it closer than expected in garbage time, but
And Goff gets drilled.
and we don't want. I don't want Baltimore to make another Super Bowl.
No. Definitely not.
Ren, our last World Series title was 1990, and that was our fifth and most recent one. You never won a World Series title. Win a World Series, and then come talk to me. Then come talk to the Reds fans. You've seen 0 World Series titles in your life. Yeah, but couldn't win it.
You lost to who? The fucking Cardinals. You lost to the Cardinals, my man. The Cardinals.
You couldn't even make it past the first round of the last 5 playoff appearances. In your last playoff appearance, the last time you won a playoff series was when? Exactly. 2018. That same season you choked to the Dodgers in the NLCS. That started your streak of 6 straight playoff appearances where you lost a playoff game on a playoff series at least once. We had someone you never have. That's a baseball guy who dude, excuse me? Excuse me? Look at the history, dipshit. History does not favor players, rookies. In the NFL, in the first full season as a starter as a rookie. And history doesn't favor teams like that. Look at the 2009 Jets. The 2000. They couldn't even get past the AFC Championship game. Because you know history does not favor teams who has a rookie as their starting quarterback. Which is why I rather hear Jalen Daniels or Matthew Stafford have a better chance than freaking Jaden Daniel to take out Jaden Daniels. And plus, when was the last time LSU starting quarterback played in a conference championship game inside of?
Do you guys like Jaden Daniels and Aaron Rodgers? I like Jaden Daniels.
I like Jaden Daniels, but Aaron Rodgers, Retire. Please.
Yes, I like Aaron Rodgers too, but he needs to go.
He needs to retire. Please. I think it would get ruined by the Raiders if he gets traded there, but looks like. And plus, the Commanders, they're building a new stadium on the side of old RFK Stadium. Lions are on.
And they get the onside? No, they fumbled it.
Who? Commanders?
No, the Lions, they lost it. They had it. They had the onside, but
I wouldn't blame them. I'd onside kick it too because you're down by 14. You need 2 touchdowns. I would have taken. I would have onside it.
absolutely. They made a good choice there. I'll be right back, bro. Be right back.
All right. So the Lions have 3 timeouts. They need to get a key defensive stop, and they need a touchdown to make the game a lot closer than expected. And whatever this man is, just jinxed his team. And Robertson goes down. It'll be 2nd down. Be 2nd and 8. He handed to Robertson again, and he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, 3rd down coming up. If Detroit doesn't get a defensive stop, they're going to go in the box, unfortunately. Jane Daniels, first rookie all time, 300 plus passing yards in his first 2 career playoff starts.
Well, I like Cooper Rush. Yeah, I like Cooper Rush.
I like Cooper Rush, but he's a backup. He could be a solid starter somewhere else. But he's a backup of Dallas. 3rd and 5. And we got a flag and timeout Washington. Detroit, as soon as Detroit called their timeouts, they Washington counters to call their timeouts. If Detroit can get a stop, they'll get the ball back. And they'll have a chance to at least be down by a touchdown.
Right. 3rd and 5. Daniels is going to keep it. Got time. He's going to make the throw wide open, and that will do it.
Bates. Nichols and yep, Ron Tolbert. Oh, I hope he doesn't officiate another playoff game as long as I live. At least we got a side referee calling the Super Bowl. officiating the Super Bowl, Sean Hockley. Sorry, yeah. That gets the post of the night
Yep.
on Twitter. So yeah, decided to put on my Chiefs jersey tonight. He's referring to his with NFL referee gear.
That's funny.
You might run
And
into
Lions fans got to be upset as hell.
You might run into Ray Hine or Slitta, but we may never know. I'm gonna get Johnster's word now because I was supposed to say this at the night my show aired. I need his national championship game pick, his biggest winner, his biggest loser of the biggest winner and loser of wild card weekend, his best and worst moment of wild card weekend. And now Washington decides to send out the field goal team. Biggest winner of wild card is the Rams. Biggest losers, the Buccaneers. So John's biggest winner. I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick.
Oh, he missed the kick.
Oh, so that means Detroit may have a chance to at least get a one scored game.
Well, the Cavs are rolling.
Lions could not get past Washington. There's a reason why they're 0-3 against Washington in the playoffs, but I think next season they'll get their revenge.
And Goff is going to go down.
Detroit has no timeouts left. Washington only has one.
Quick snap. 2nd and 21. Goff. He's going to fire it. Caught. And he gets down, but it's still going to be 3rd and long. So 2-minute warning in Detroit. Washington up by 14 in a game that's probably over.
Unless Detroit can make a comeback, at least tie the game. Wait, Cap Cut is banned too?
Goff, 3rd and 10, takes the snap. Throws, caught by Gibbs, and he's not going to get the first. He's going to be short. It's going to be 4th and about 2 yards, I think, if not 1. Oh, no, they got the first. Okay, never mind.
Amik Robertson's out for the rest of the game with the elbow injury.
I like Baker Mayfield. Yeah, I like Baker.
Yeah,
I didn't like him on the Browns, but now I like him.
I hated him when he was with the Browns. I still can't stand him now because of 20. I never will forgive him for 2017 when he pointed the flag on our midfield after the game.
Yeah. I mean, he was still in college, but now he seems cool.
If Baker Mayfield wants to earn my respect, do me a big solid in 2 seasons and at least beat either your former team or Cleveland or beat Pittsburgh or beat Baltimore. But I know what he's going to do. He's going to beat us because he owns us.
Yeah, I think he's only lost once to us.
Blood programs, national title droughts. Nebraska is 27 years. Oakland 24. USC 20. Texas 19. Notre Dame's been 36 years. Ohio State's been 10. Alabama last national title was 4 seasons ago. And the team at Northwest last season. 45 points tonight. Most in a row postseason game in team history. TikTok got banned. CapCut got banned. Unless somebody will give Shades TikTok and give a 90-day extension.
I don't know. The court upheld the ban too. It's like seems legit.
And plus,
4th and 1, last chance for Detroit. Goff is gonna take it and run, and he's gonna get to midfield.
they introduced the 28th Amendment.
Lions fans got to be absolutely sick right now. Goff takes the snap. He's trying to go out of his and he's going to fire it. Caught. Laporta. First down. Clock continues to run.
Two more sleeps and
timeout.
Washington extra last.
Or sorry, that's a spike, not a timeout. Second and 10, Goff throws, caught. St. Brown slides. Oh my God.
The Dallas
3rd and 1.
Cowboys.
Goff takes the snap. Throws. Caught. No, it's dropped.
Dallas Cowboys now holds the longest NFC championship drought in the conference. It has been 28 years for Dallas.
Wow.
What? I was one of the last time the Cowboys made the NFC championship game.
I think 95, yeah. 4th and 1, last chance for the Lions. 4th and 1, Goff is going to throw, caught. And he's down to the 18. Clock continues to roll.
I'd spike it.
Quickly, yep. Goff takes the snap, and he gets out of the sack. He's going to throw. Incomplete.
How much time's left?
32 seconds. That's not enough time.
Unless Detroit scores, they got to get it onside.
Right.
They got to go for the onside. And once this game is over, I'm going to slam Detroit into that box. Just show my anger. I know a couple of Eagles fans will not have. Intercepted, that should do it.
And picked off. Ball game.
And there goes my Super Bowl matchup prediction.
Mine's still alive. I had Chiefs Eagles. Washington should be just ecstatic.
Give me a second.
Man, the Lions got to be just devastated. Crushing loss for the Lions.
Yep, looks like.
Yep, that's your ball game.
Dan Campbell outchoked Dan Quinn. Detroit should be furious by this. They're going to learn from this. They better learn from this and quickly.
Well, that's it. Dashy, take care, man.
All right.